Hey guys, Quacker Spooks here with another set of NFL predictions. This time it's week 5. So, the only teams that are on bye weeks this week are the Cleveland Browns, the Seattle Seahawks, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the LA Chargers. These teams will not be playing this week and will resume play in week 6. Anyway, let's get started. I just learned a few minutes ago that Bears linebacker Dick Butkus has passed away at the age of 80. He was about 2 months shy of his 81st birthday, so... Anyway, I'm gonna... Well... Ironic, because we start with the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. So, yeah, rest in peace to Dick Butkus. Anyways, I'm picking the Commanders over the Bears. The Bears have lost 14 straight. They lost to Denver. And, didn't look good doing it, so I'm going with the Commanders. They will be 3-2, and the Bears will be 0-5. That's sad. That's sad. Anyways, in London, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Buffalo Bills. I am going to go with the Bills over the Jags. It's not that the Jags are bad. I think the Bills have been dominant the past few weeks, especially on offense. So, the Jaguars, they kind of, played the Falcons. So, yeah, I am going with the Bills. They will be 4-1. And the Jags will be 2-3, respectfully. The New Orleans Saints take on the New England Patriots. I am going to go with the Saints. The Patriots do not look good. I'm sorry. This might be Belichick's last year. We'll see. But even if, I doubt that they're going to fire Bill Belichick. So, he's been the head coach of that franchise for 20 years, since Brady was in the league. I don't think he has any plans on retiring, so... It's not Belichick's fault. He's a good coach. He's won several Super Bowls with the Patriots, so... But I am going with the Saints. They will be 3-2, and the Patriots will be 1-4. They do not look good. I'm sorry. The Tennessee Titans take on the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going to go with the Titans. As much as I do not like the Titans' offense, they showed quite a bit of dominance against the Cincinnati Bengals. As for the Colts, they just lost to LA in overtime, the LA Rams. So, but I am going with the Titans. They will be 3-2. The Colts will be 2-3. Everybody in the AFC South is 2-2. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway. The Baltimore Ravens take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to go with the Ravens. They have shown, and the Steelers' offense is awful. They can't get anything going, and the only thing, really, keeping them together is their defense. And as for the Ravens, I'm going to go with they put out a pretty dominant performance against the Browns last week, so I am going with the Steelers. They will be, I believe, 2-3. I think they're 2-2. So. The Carolina Panthers and the Ravens will be 4-1. The Carolina Panthers take on the Detroit Lions. I am going to go with the Lions. They have been pretty good. They've been great. If it was in 2020, I'd probably have picked the Panthers, even though both of these teams suck, of course. So. Well, they sucked back then, but, the Panthers do, but the Lions don't, so. The Lions are actually good this year, so. I am going to go with the Lions. They will be 4-1. The Panthers will be 0-5, and Frank Reich will be out as head coach. The Houston Texans take on the Atlanta Falcons. I am going to go with the Falcons over the Texans. I really do not trust the Texans at the moment. Even though they're 2-2, they beat a battered Steelers offense. At least they're not, 4-12. Or 4-13 again. So. Anyways, I am going with the Falcons. They will be 3-2, and the Texans will be 2-3. The New York Giants take on the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with Miami. The Giants just sucked. I knew last year was a fluke. Well, Daboll's first year as head coach was pretty good, but that was when they had a healthy Saquon Barkley. So. And as for the Dolphins, they're probably going to put up 70 points again. They have a pretty good backup running back, so. And Devon Achane, so. Anyway, I'm going with the Dolphins. They'll be 4-1. As for the Giants, they will be 1-4. The Cincinnati Bengals take on the Arizona Cardinals. I am going with the Bengals. The Bengals don't look good, but at least they're better than the Cardinals. Cardinals are actively trying to lose anyway, so the Cardinals will be 1-4, and the Bengals, they will be 2-3. They're 1-3 currently. So, but I am going with the Bengals over the Cardinals. The Philadelphia Eagles take on the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going with the Eagles. They're currently undefeated. They're 4-0. The Rams are 2-2. They just beat the Colts in overtime. This is going to be a good game, but I don't know how it's going to be, though. I think the Eagles will get this done. As for the Rams, they'll be 2-3, and the Eagles will be 5-0. That's hard to believe. The New York Jets take on the Denver Broncos. I am going with the Jets. I am never going to root for the Broncos ever. Although we did play the Jets and we won, so. But Broncos just look terrible. Even if they did win this past week, it was against the Chicago Bears. And this is probably going to be a bad game too. So. But I am going with the Jets. They will be 2-3, and the Broncos will be 1-4. The Kansas City Chiefs take on the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go with my Chiefs, of course, and the Vikings are going to be shit. Kirk Cousins is going to throw at least 3 interceptions in the red zone to either Josh Williams or whoever, or Trent McDuffie. But, it's whatever, I guess. This will put the Vikings at 1-4. The Chiefs 4-1, hopefully atop the AFC. But it's been a very tough season to judge so far. We're a quarter of the way into the season already. That's hard to believe. But I am going with the Chiefs over the Vikings. The Dallas Cowboys take on the San Francisco 49ers, both of which had really good wins against New England and Arizona, respectively. Cowboys dominated against New England, 38-3. And the 49ers, I forget the score, but they beat Arizona. But I am picking the 49ers over the Cowboys. I think they will be 5-0. Their offense is pretty good. This is going to be a good game, for sure. We've seen these two before, so. But I am going to go with the 49ers. They'll be 5-0, and the Cowboys will be 3-2. The Green Bay Packers take on the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. They will be 3-2. They just lost to Detroit. So, I mean, that was Detroit, but this is Las Vegas. They're probably going to start Aiden O'Connell again. This will put the Raiders at 2-3, I think. Or 1-4. I don't even know anymore. But the Raiders are just kind of bad. So, anyways, that's it for this prediction week. So, we'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe cover week 6.